What if I told you the same white powder you keep in your kitchen could actually help improve blood flow to your penis? Sounds crazy, right? But I'm being completely serious, because for thousands of men over 60, including many of my own patients, something as simple and ordinary as baking soda has made a powerful impact. We're talking better circulation, stronger erections, and a huge boost in confidence when it matters most. Hi, I'm Dr. Moitkara, and for over 30 years, I've been helping older men deal with issues most are too embarrassed to talk about. Things like poor blood flow, low energy, and struggling performance in the bedroom. As a urology professor and men's health specialist, I've learned that sometimes the best medicine isn't in a prescription bottle. Sometimes it's already sitting in your pantry. Here's the truth most guys never hear. Baking soda isn't just for cleaning your sink or settling your stomach. Used properly, it can actually support your body's natural nitric oxide production, help deliver more oxygen to vital areas, balance your internal pH, and even make your testosterone work better. All of these things are absolutely essential if you want to stay active, confident, and strong after 60. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 science-backed ways baking soda can help men regain vitality and bring back the kind of performance that makes you feel like yourself again. And later on, I'll share a simple morning drink recipe one of my patients used to completely transform his energy, confidence, and bedroom performance. But first, if you're a guy over 60 who's interested in natural ways to boost strength and stamina, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any of the practical, science-based tips I share every week. Also, if this topic resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, drop a 0. I'm always looking to improve and give you content that truly helps. Alright, let's dive in. Baking soda helps balance blood.pH and improve circulation. Most men have no idea that as your body becomes more acidic with age, your blood vessels actually tighten. That makes it harder for blood to flow where you need it, especially when the moment comes. Let me give you a real life example. One of my patients, Harold, was 69 and recently retired. When he came in, he seemed frustrated. Not just tired, but emotionally flat. After some hesitation, he said, "Doc, I just don't feel like a man anymore." His labs looked okay, his heart was strong, but one number stood out: this internal pH was too acidic. What most guys don't realize is that even a slight pH imbalance can cause your blood vessels to get stiff and narrow, making it tough to get or keep an erection. It's like trying to water a garden through a bent hose. This is where baking soda really shines. When mixed with water and taken on an empty stomach, it helps your body gently shift toward a healthier, more alkaline state. That helps your arteries relax, your blood move more freely, and oxygen reach the areas that matter most. Harold started a simple morning routine, just baking soda with a squeeze of lemon and warm water. 3 weeks later, he walked into my office with a smile. "I don't know how to explain it, Doc. I just feel more awake, more alive." That's the power of better circulation and balanced pH, and it's just the beginning. Benefit number 2. It reduces inflammation in blood vessels. Let's talk about a silent killer of male performance: chronic inflammation. It's not low testosterone, it's not always stress. It's this quiet, ongoing irritation in your blood vessels that slowly steals your energy, sensitivity, and ability to perform. I call it the invisible thief. I worked with a man named Samuel, 71. Strong guy, former athlete, confident at least on the outside. But he sat down and told me, "Doc, it's like my body is fighting me. I still want to be close to my wife, but nothing works." His blood sugar was normal. His cholesterol was okay. But his inflammation markers like CRP were elevated. That was the red flag. When inflammation builds up in your arteries, it damages the inner lining called the endothelium. That's where your body makes nitric oxide, the molecule that triggers erections. But with inflammation, that process stalls out. Less nitric oxide equals less blood flow, less sensation, and less response. Now here's the cool part. Baking soda has been shown in multiple studies to reduce inflammation by calming down the immune system, especially in the spleen and kidneys, where inflammatory signals are produced. Samuel started taking half a teaspoon of baking soda in water every morning, followed by a short 15-minute walk. Within a few weeks, he reported better energy, better mood, and yes, more frequent morning erections. "It's like something inside me cleared out," he told me. And that's exactly what happens when inflammation goes down. It supports natural nitric oxide production. You may not realize it, but nitric oxide is the chemical switch that triggers blood vessels to open and deliver blood where it needs to go. Without it, Even if you feel aroused mentally, your body doesn't respond physically. One patient, Thomas 66, said something I'll never forget. I still want to be intimate, but it's like my body isn't getting the signal. That's a classic sign of low nitric oxide. Baking soda doesn't contain nitric oxide, but it helps your body produce and protect it naturally, reducing acidity, which helps nitric oxide stay stable, supporting the endothelium, where nitric oxide is made, lowering oxidative stress, which breaks it down. We paired baking soda with some simple breathing exercises to increase oxygen and nitric oxide. A few weeks later, Thomas said, "I'm waking up with something I haven't seen in a long time." Benefit number 4, it boosts oxygen delivery to erectile tissue. Good blood flow is important, but without oxygen, even that won't help much. Your penis needs targeted oxygen delivery to expand properly and maintain an erection. One patient, Richard, 72, told me, "I feel like I'm running out of fuel down there." His blood work was okay, but his oxygen saturation was low. Baking soda helps by changing how oxygen binds to your red blood cells. In a more alkaline environment, hemoglobin holds and releases oxygen better, delivering it exactly where it's needed. After a few weeks of morning baking soda and water, Richard noticed a warm sensation during intimacy again. "It just felt like everything was flowing," he said. Benefit number 5. It boosts energy in smooth muscle cells. Inside your penis are smooth muscle cells that trap blood during an erection. These muscles need energy, lots of it, and that energy comes from mitochondria, the little power plants inside your cells. But with age, acidity, and oxidative stress, your mitochondria start to slow down. That means weaker erections that don't last. Baking soda helps by reducing lactic acid buildup, lowering internal stress, and creating a better environment for mitochondrial function. One patient, Gerald, 68, said, "It's like my engine's finally turning over again." That's exactly what happens when your body gets the cellular energy it needs. It improves testosterone receptor sensitivity. Ever had your doctor say your testosterone levels are normal, but you still feel tired, flat, or uninterested? That's because testosterone is only part of the story. If your body can't use it properly, it won't do any good. The problem is often receptor sensitivity, how well your cells respond to testosterone. And inflammation or acidity can block that signal. Baking soda helps clear out that interference, making your receptors more responsive. One patient, Martin, 64, didn't need more testosterone. He just needed his body to listen to it again. And after a few weeks of a simple routine with baking soda and light exercise, he felt like the switch was flipped back on. It gently detoxes your liver and kidneys. Your liver and kidneys are responsible for clearing toxins, balancing hormones, and keeping your blood clean. But over time, these organs get bogged down, and that affects circulation, mood, and performance. Baking soda gently supports detoxification, giving your liver and kidneys a little extra help in removing waste and restoring balance. In the next parts of this series, I'll share even more benefits, including the exact morning drink combo one of my patients used to dramatically improve his health, performance, and confidence. So if you're a man over 60 and you're ready to feel like yourself again, stay tuned. Benefit number 8. Reduces sugar cravings and supports weight loss. If you're a man over 60, you've probably noticed this. That weight around your belly doesn't budge like it used to, even if you're eating better than ever. And those random sugar cravings, late at night, after dinner, or right before bed, they're harder to resist now than when you were younger. I remember Jack, a 66-year-old former high school football coach. He came into my office, patted his belly, and said, "This thing right here is ruining my life. I can't get rid of it, and I think it's killing my drive." Jack had already tried cutting calories, eating more greens, even walking every day. But the cravings, the fatigue, and the drop in bedroom performance were still there. Here's what many men don't know. Belly fat isn't just fatigue's hormonal. It produces an enzyme called aromatase, which converts your testosterone into estrogen. So the more belly fat you carry, the more testosterone you lose. And when your hormones are out of balance, everything from desire to circulation to performance starts to fade. Baking soda plays a surprising role here. By helping stabilize your body's pH, it may support more steady blood sugar levels throughout the day. That helps cut those sugar cravings that sabotage your efforts. When your blood sugar evens out, your body can return to fat-burning mode, especially around the belly. Jack added a simple habit: baking soda with lemon water first thing in the morning, followed by protein and light movement. 4 weeks later, the cravings were down. His belly had started shrinking, but more importantly, his confidence returned. "I don't feel out of control anymore," he said. "When I look in the mirror, I don't see a man giving up. Less sugar, less fat, better hormones, and a better chance at the life you deserve." Benefit number 9, helps calm the nervous system. There's a part of male performance that doesn't get enough attention. It's your nervous system. If your brain and nerves aren't in sync with the moment even, the healthiest body can shut down. I've seen it again and again. Men who want intimacy, they feel the desire, but when the time comes, the body doesn't respond. And often, the issue isn't physical. It's neurological. I remember Tom, 70, a retired military man, strong posture, sharp-eyed, but when we got to the real reason he came in, his voice softened. "I still love my wife," he said, "but every time we get close, I panic. My body just freezes." This wasn't about testosterone or heart health. This was about a nervous system stuck in fight or flight. As we age, the balance between our sympathetic and parasympathetic systems can shift. Stress, trauma, inflammation, even poor sleep can keep you locked in a state of tension. And when that happens, your brain literally restricts blood flow to your penis. It's a survival mechanism that works against intimacy. Baking soda may seem like an odd solution, but research is growing. By reducing systemic acidity and inflammation, it helps activate your parasympathetic, rest and digest nervous system. It creates the calm your body needs to feel safe, open, and responsive. Some research even suggests that supporting the kidneys and spleen with bicarbonate sends fewer stress signals to your brain. Tom began using baking soda just a few times per week, along with some deep breathing exercise. Within a few weeks, the difference was profound. "It's like my body finally feels safe enough to connect again," he said. For him, that changed everything, not just physically, but emotionally. When your body feels calm, you connect more deeply. You respond more naturally. You regain the rhythm that performance depends on: blood flow, hormones, oxygen, energy, and amplify it, just by adding one simple natural ingredient. Benefit number 10, combines powerfully with lemon or apple cider vinegar. After everything we've covered, from circulation to hormones to nervous system function, there's one last piece I want to share. A small natural combination that I've seen make a huge impact in men over 60, lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. On their own, both are great, rich in antioxidants, supportive of digestion, helpful with blood sugar, but when combined with baking soda, something unique happens. They create a gentle fizzing reaction in the body, stimulating bile flow, lowering systemic acidity, and improving both liver function and vascular tone. Even more importantly, they help baking soda reach the right tissues without overwhelming the system. I'll never forget Barry, 74, a widower rediscovering intimacy after 5 years. He said he felt rusted shut. We'd already talked through diet, exercise, and circulation, but something was still missing. So I gave him a morning ritual: 1 glass of warm water, a squeeze of lemon, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Sipped slowly on an empty stomach. A month later, Barry came in beaming. "I didn't expect much," he said, "but I wake up feeling more alive. My gut's lighter, my mind's clear, and I'm responding again, if you know what I mean." That combination, baking soda with lemon or ACV, doesn't force anything. It supports your whole system: your gut, your blood vessels, your nerves, your hormones. It helps bring your body back into balance so it can work the way it was designed to. Conclusion: if you've made it this far, I want to thank you, not just for watching, but for caring enough about your health, your future, and your masculinity to stay curious, because that's what this is really about: curiosity, resilience, and the willingness to take control of your body again even after 60. We've covered a lot today. 10 powerful ways something as simple as baking soda can support stronger, healthier erections without medication, without side effects, and without shame. We began with blood pH, creating the right environment for circulation, then inflammation, removing silent obstacles, then nitric oxide, oxygen delivery, cellular energy, testosterone sensitivity, detoxification, fat loss, nervous system calm, and finally synergy with lemon or vinegar. Each piece supports the next, and altogether they help restore your body's natural rhythm and response. You're not broken. Your body might just need support, time, and small shifts to regain balance. Baking soda isn't a miracle, but it can be a starting point. Pair it with good sleep, deep breathing, light movement, and a little faith in your body's ability to recover. Because even after 60, you're still capable of strength, passion, and connection. You deserve that. And it's never too late to begin. If this helped, you please like the video. Not just for me, but to help other men find it. Leave a comment 1 if it resonated, 0 if it didn't. I read every one. And if you believe in this kind of honest, natural, science-backed content for older men, consider supporting the channel, joining as a member, or simply sharing it with someone who needs it. You matter. Your health matters. And I'm honored to be here on this journey with you. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.